Thank you for joining us for this first video in a two-part video series on how to expand and fixture efficiently on the BuildPro welding table. We're going to show you just how simple it is to increase the length of the modular BuildPro table. The key to the BuildPro table is this plate and hole system, which gives you multiple clamping surfaces on the tabletop, the plate edges, and the 1.7-inch slots between plates for better access to your workpiece and unlimited options in fixturing. The precision machined holes on each plate are set in a 2-inch grid pattern for use in locating, positioning, and holding standard BuildPro clamps and components. Now let's get to expanding the BuildPro tabletop. We're starting with a standard 6.5-foot BuildPro table, and we're going to use standard components from the BuildPro line to expand the table. You can reconfigure and expand the BuildPro tabletop by removing and repositioning any of the 10 plates or purchasing individual plates. We're going to add one plate to the end of the table using BuildPro riser blocks and flush mount socket head screws. Let's go over here to the end of the table and we're going to show you exactly how to mount this plate. We're going to place a BuildPro riser block here, extending out from the last plate on the table. Then we'll drop in 2 flush mount socket head screws and secure the nuts under the table without tightening completely. We'll repeat this process on the other end of the plate. The riser block is specifically designed to keep the hole distance at a precise 4 inches between the 2 plates and the table slot at the standard 1.7 inches. With the riser blocks in position, we're going to place the plate over the riser blocks and again use 2 flush mount socket head screws on each side to mount the plate. With our plate correctly positioned, we'll tighten the nuts underneath the table. And we're done. We now have a table length of just over 7 feet for fixturing our cabinet. When you add a plate to your BuildPro table, you'll add 8 inches to the overall table length. It's that simple. In just about 5 minutes, we expanded the BuildPro tabletop to accommodate our fixture. To expand the tabletop, we used the table joining kit shown in the BuildPro catalog at a list price of $230. Need an even longer work surface? The modular BuildPro tables can be expanded and joined together. We're going to demonstrate how to join 2 tables using that same table joining kit. As an example, we'll join a 6.5-foot and a 4-foot BuildPro table. For moving the 2 tables into position to be joined, we recommend using BuildPro casters and leg braces. It just makes sliding the 2 tables together so much easier. And we can adjust the casters to set the 2 tables at the same height. Now to join the tables, we'll put the BuildPro riser block beneath the 2 tables across the end plates on each table. We're going to align the 2 holes at each end of the riser block with the center and last hole on each plate. We'll drop in the flush mount socket head screws and secure the nut under the table to hold the riser block in place without tightening the screws completely. It's important that you use the riser block in the position we're demonstrating here. Again, the riser block is specifically designed to keep the hole distance at a precise 4 inches between the 2 tables, and the table slot at the standard 1.7 inches. With both riser blocks in position, we'll go ahead and tighten down all 8 flush mount socket head screws. And then we're done. We now have a 126-inch or 10.5-foot long work surface. And with the BuildPro casters, Even one person can easily move this 10.5-foot long work table. Remember, whenever the table is moved to a new location in your shop, we do recommend that you readjust the casters to make sure the heights of the two tables are just about the same. As we've demonstrated here, the modular BuildPro system can easily and inexpensively be adapted to suit your operation and each new project. If you're ready to go modular, or if you have questions about the BuildPro system, please call our customer service department at 800-989-5244 or visit us online at stronghandtools.com. And be sure to watch the second part of this video to see how we create a dedicated fixture using standard BuildPro clamps and components.